Today, we are starting a collaborative investigation in health and movement science that explores how your body responds immediately to aerobic exercise. This investigation sits within Focus Area 2, the body mind in motion, and you'll be working as scientists to collect and analyse real physiological data. Before we begin, it's important to understand how this investigation fits into your assessment. This collaborative investigation will be weighted at 40% of your course assessment, and while you'll be working in groups, the task is designed so that responsibility and marks are shared evenly across the group. This reflects the collaborative nature of scientific research and reinforces the importance of communication, accountability, and shared decision making in health and movement science. This collaborative investigation is intentionally structured around the 10-step collaborative investigation process outlined in the Health and Movement Science syllabus to ensure scientific rigour, student voice, and strong curriculum alignment. In HMS, one of our key goals is to apply scientific principles to understand movement and health. This investigation directly supports that by asking you to investigate real, measurable physiological responses to aerobic exercise, such as heart rate, etc. We are focusing on immediate physiological responses to aerobic exercise. This builds on what you already know about body systems from earlier years and prepares you for later stage 6 learning about training, adaptations, and performance. So in health and movement science, learning is inquiry based. That means you're not just being told information, you're investigating, questioning, analysing data, and drawing conclusions like scientists. My role is to guide and support you, but the responsibility for the investigation sits with you. You guys are going to do the thinking, and I, as the teacher, am just helping steer. To help structure this investigation, we'll follow the 10-step collaborative investigation process outlined in the HMS syllabus. This process ensures your investigation is collaborative, systematic, and scientifically rigorous. First, you'll form small groups and take on specific roles, such as data recorder or lead investigator, so everyone contributes. Then you'll identify an area of interest within today's topic, for example, heart rate, allowing you to explore something you're genuinely curious about while still meeting course requirements. This supports collaboration and student-driven inquiry. I'll ask questions like, which physiological response do you think will change the most during aerobic exercise? Before collecting any data, you'll research what scientists already know about physiological responses to exercise using credible sources. Based on that research, you'll develop a clear, testable research question that will guide your investigation. You're using evidence to inform your inquiry, which is a key expectation in HMS. Your research question should be specific, measurable, and linked to physiology. Next, you'll decide how you're going to collect data using methods commonly used in health and movement science, for example, heart rate monitoring. Then you'll design a clear methodology, identifying variables and ensuring your investigation is safe, ethical, and reliable. This is where you demonstrate scientific thinking and methodological control. I'll use prompts like, what variable are you changing and what are you measuring? Then you'll carry out your investigation by collecting primary physiological data during aerobic activity, rotating roles so everyone experiences different parts of the process. Once data is collected, you'll analyse it using tables and graphs and link your findings back to physiological concepts we've explored in class. You're analysing data and applying theory to explain movement responses. Remember, your data should support your conclusions. After analysing your results, you'll draw conclusions based on evidence and reflect on any limitations in your investigation. Finally, you'll present your findings to the class using scientific language and formats such as digital presentation or a poster. This develops your ability to communicate scientific understanding clearly. This investigation will be assessed focusing on how well you apply physiological concepts, the quality of your data and analysis, how effectively you collaborate, and how clearly you justify your conclusions using evidence. You'll be supported through each step before anything is assessed. By the end of this investigation, you'll have a deeper understanding of how your body responds to movement and will have developed the scientific and collaborative skills required in health and movement science.